It's a wonderful day to go flying. So a couple people asked that I should probably do some kind of video blog since I'm primarily a sim pilot. I don't have very much experience flying in real life. I'm posting videos of me going for my private pilot license. So a couple of people suggested that I put together a sort of video log about what the differences are that I've noticed between doing sim piloting and real-world piloting. So I figured I'd give it a shot, at least. This is totally off script. If you guys have watched any of my SU-25 tutorials for DCS World, I usually put together at least some sort of an outline or script to go by so that I know what I'm talking about. In this case, I'm just totally going off the top of my head, so it might be a little bit of a run-on. It might not come across as coherent as I want it to, but we'll see how it works out. Some of the main differences, the major ones that I've noticed between doing sim piloting, either DCS, X-Plane, Flight Simulator, and piloting in the real world is when I fly sims, I tend to focus a lot on the instruments. I do look outside the cockpit, but since most of being a sim pilot is using those as your senses, that's what I tend to focus on. In the real world, a lot of those instruments are actually delayed by at least a few seconds. I noticed that in the plane that I'm flying, it's a Piper Warrior. The VSI, the vertical speed indicator, is actually delayed by almost up to 5 to 10 seconds sometimes, because it only operates when the plane is stabilized. So when you're not starting a climb or starting a descent is actually when it'll tell you how fast or slow you're climbing or descending. So for somebody who puts a lot of faith in the instruments, that's definitely a different kind of flying. I can't just look at that and say, okay, well, I'm starting a descent, so now I know how fast I'm descending. You have to kind of feel it more. You do feel quite a bit more, in real life when you're flying, obviously, as far as G-forces, the wind kind of blowing you around a little bit, which is really cool because once you kind of get tuned into it, you start realizing, you start being able to react to feelings instead of looking at the gauges all the time. Like, they don't start you with instrument flight, they start you with visual flight, because that is what you're primarily going to be using, is your eyesight, your other senses, and you need to be able to control a plane visually before you go and take your instrument rating stuff. So those are probably the two major differences that I've noticed right off the bat.
Right there?
Yep, try to stay on center line.
Reposition.
So they just want to get right to the back and then go over there by 8-4 Lima.
Alright, what was that?
Today, we're going to do a short field takeoff. For a short field takeoff, we'll use 2 notches of flaps.
Alright.
And we can go ahead and get that now. And what you're going to do is we're going to go onto the runway, and we're going to get right at the end of the runway. And you're going to stop, hold the brakes, full power, check full power, then release the brakes, and off we go.
Okay.
Got to do this pretty abruptly. You're going to raise the nose so as not to allow it to go beyond 76. So you're going to pull it up to 55, try to hold 76, and until we get to 50 feet. Then at 50 feet, you're lower the nose and try to go to 87.
And then after we hit 87, drop the flaps?
Yeah, then after 87, we'll bleed the flaps off. Okay, good.
Alright.
That's what we're going to do.
Sounds good. Concord Tower, Warrior 7943 Charlie requests takeoff for pattern work, a momentary delay at takeoff.
Good, perfect. Then call in a minute, we'll have to call again.
94907 Juliet, Concord Tower, make left traffic, runway 32 left, report downwind traffic, left close traffic, Cessna.
Concord Tower, Warrior 7943 Charlie, request takeoff for pattern work, momentary delay at takeoff.
Warrior 7943 Charlie, Concord Tower, make right close traffic, 13 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 43 Charlie.
Okay, so you want to use all available runway. Well, in this case, there's no problem for us whatsoever. Okay, here we go. You got it. That's good. Here we go. So we got up to 2350. There's your 55. Pretty radically. Pull it up, pull it up. There you go, good. There's your 50 feet, lower it. There you go. Let it speed up a little bit.
Chicken 110, entry number 2, follow Cessna, short final, runway 3 right, clear, touch and go.
Didn't quite feel that real bad sync, but you can feel it kind of.
Yeah.
Aircraft to Calstone, once clear Delta. Put that Calstone, minute 1, roger, exchange for good day. Very good, sir, thank you, good day.
Just right amount of right rudder in, perfect. Now you can go ahead and let it accelerate to 90 for good cooling. Very nice. It's hot in this cockpit fast.
Yes, sir, it does.
Order 7943 Charlie, number 3, follow Cessna, downwind, that'd be the numbers, runway 3 right, clear, touch and go.
Number 3, got them in sight, 43 Charlie.
You got the radios good enough now. Go ahead and pull the power to 2000.
2000.
Right on back. Over the nose. Okay, so right here we're going to go,
straight in, runway
there you go. No carburetor heats needed. 15 and 10 degrees of flaps.
Go, and nose down.
Here's our football field. There's the traffic over there. He'll be off of our wing by the time we're turning.
Yep, I see traffic.
Perfect.
That's number 2 over there. Number 1 already landed.
Yep, and so we'll go 20-20, 20 degrees of bank, you get the 20 degrees of flaps.
2020, nose down, stay 80.
There you go, that's how you do it, perfect.
427 Echo Papa, number
Get the turn coming right around.
Warrior,
you're just inside the
touch and go.
tilt and hilt down there. Very nice, Robert. That's how you do it. And you roll out right here. Long final check. Gear
Long
check.
final is fine. Everything looks good.
Airspeed's
final
nice.
check.
Lower the nose just a little.
Yep,
There you go. Good.
75.
Very good.
Try and trim those down a little
Add
bit.
100 RPMs.
Yep.
And start your turn.
Turning on final 30-degree flap.
Don't pull the nose up though. Lower the nose a bit while you're making the turn.
A little slow. But I'm also getting a little low, so I'm gonna
Lower the nose. Lower the nose. You're red over white. You're plenty high.
get a little bit to the left.
Okay.
And tower 83 is on my
Now you're perfect. Everything is looking great right here.
830 Mike, firm change runway 32 left, runway 32 left, clear, touch and go on the ground, make left close traffic.
Switching to 32 left close traffic.
There you go. Keep it coming right there. You got your aim point. Keep it blows on the nose. There you go. Going right at it, right at it. Right at it. Pull the throttle idle. Keep it down, keep it down, keep it down.
Short approach possible.
Keep it coming down, keep it coming down.
Mike, make short
Now
approach.
raise it.
Short approach.
There you go. Hold it, hold it. Little right rudder. Perfect. Good landing. I got the flaps.
Alright, going around?
Yep. Okay, now it's good landing. There he is.
Yep,
Get ready to turn final.
1109 X-ray. Am I clear for 32 right?
Shaky 110 next, right number 2, follow Cessna, short final, runway 3 clear, touch and go.
Door number 3. 2 traffic site, touch and go. Short final. I don't see the guy in short final. It's 09 after.
Order 7943 Charlie, number 3, follow Cherokee, downwind, past numbers, runway 3 right, clear, touch and go.
Number 3, downwind, got him in sight, number 3, 43 Charlie.
556 kilo, number 4.
Hey Juliet, myself a little bit more speed here to stay 80.
That's good. Good. You got to stay in the air longer, so you need a little more power.
Right.
Make it all last. Yep. Good. Okay, now you can go full flaps.
Roger, make
Pull the power right back to 15.
Circle east.
Circling
Lower
east
the
for
nose.
right traffic, 1 Golf Golf.
We'll be looking at 80 here in a second. There you go, at 80 knots. Power glide. 75 will be fine. 100 RPM, so add 100. There you go, good. Perfect, right there.
Concord Tower, Cherokee, Piper Kilo. We are in final for 32
Doing good.
Cherokee 955, 6 kilo. 56 kilo, roger, only 32 left, clear to land.
Full throttle island, leave the nose low. Keep it low.
30 mic down.
No, don't raise it anymore. Wait,
not raising it, I'm raising it.
now. Okay, there, hold it.
Like,
Hold it.
runway
Hold it.
32
No, don't pull it. You're pulling up. Okay? Yep. So you're pulling more and more. Get the flaps.
30 mic.
There you go. Your airplane. Okay, so I say hold it. You're going a little bit more, a little bit more.
Short final runway 32
Don't do it.
left, clear. Just about 205 Romeo, just for verification item. 30 Mike, turn left.
Okay, when are you ready? Steep turns.
Alright, let's do a steep turn to the left.
Okay. Okay, you can add 100 RPM. There you go. And you're doing it outside. You're looking for the angle right there about.
Broncos traffic assessment. This is 5205 Romeo, ident observed.
There you go. Now you're doing it, Robert. Good, good.
Is that ident observed 5205 Romeo? Alright, rotating, going to the left.
Good, good. And you hit your own wing. That's what that little bump is.
Whee!
Good, you're doing them well. You're doing them well. You're doing them private pilot well right now.
Awesome.
You're only 50 feet low. You have 100 feet to work with, plus or minus. So you're doing great. But right around the due north, you got to be plus or minus 10 degrees when you roll out. There you go. Use a little left rudder to help you. Lower the nose.
Travis approach, Warrior 7943 Charlie, level at 2500, in the practice area, request flight following. They're sleeping today.
Okay, the heck with it. We can't get him, let's go ahead and blow the airplane down to slow flight now. There you go, add a little power and lower the nose.
Charlie, radar contact 10 miles northeast of Concord Airfield, the traffic altimeter 29997.
2997, thank you ma'am, that's us. There you go. Okay, now, hold the nose up. Gotta get this altitude back, we're down 400 feet. So let's add, we're behind the power curve, power controls the altitude. So bring it all the way to 20. And there it is, now you're getting the stall warning horn at 60. Right. With 10 degrees of flaps. What did we get it with no flaps?
It was close.
65, huh?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, about 65.
Yep. Okay, so now it's about 60. So lower the nose just a little bit and get to about 62. And you're holding your altitude, everything's good. Now I'm going to go another notch. There's 30 degrees of flaps, and then so we hold the nose up to see where it gets our little stall warning word this time, so it looks like it's going to be 55.
Alright.
Okay, so then you just lower the nose a little bit, let it get back to about 60. Doing fine, this is excellent slow flight. So everything is really excellent except for the fact that we lost this initially, okay?
Right.
And we got a little correction coming back in, and that's all you want, it's just a little slow correction. Very nice. So now, since we're right here, we're going to go ahead and go right into our stalls. And yeah, slowly pull into idle and hold the altitude. Hold the altitude, we'll get a straight ahead, power off stall. There it is. Recover. There you go. And you have recovered. Okay, now let's go ahead and pull it back. It'll get nice and slow, so we'll set the power at about 2,000 RPMs. We're going to do a straight ahead power on stall. So raise the nose. That takes a lot of right rudder. Now just hold it right there. Don't get it too high. Right there. Just wait, wait. As soon as you hear it. There it is. Recover. Lower the nose a little bit further though. Lower the nose just a hair more. That's good. That was excellent recovery, really. Okay, we've done all our ground reference maneuvers, right?
We haven't done around a point or S's over a
okay,
path.
let's go down and find a point we can do it. So we gotta go right over here. See where that goes crook? That little crook right there?
Yeah.
We'll say that's the place. That's the turnabout a point. That's our point.
Okay.
I got my 800 feet, and I'm going around that little nook. I'm gonna try to stay 800 feet out. I think there is a little wind. Like it's blowing in this direction just slightly. Yeah. This is not a really a good day to be doing this.
We're going to go to Concord.
So you go ahead and take the airplane. I got you a little bit low. I'm going to pull the nose up and get a little correction going here before I give it to you.
11947, 328 Tango Sierra.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting blown in. Yep. So there is a bit of a wind in this direction. It's just light. Of it anywhere.
I'm just going to try and spiral out a little bit more.
Yeah, right. That's excellent. What you're doing, yes. Good. That's how you do it right there. That's a good job. Better than me.
How many rotations do you have to do on a test?
Oh, if you do a good one, he'll call it off. Oh. You've done a good one. Okay, so let's add full power and let's make a turn and climb out to about a heading of 330 degrees. Here, since all these windmills are at a stop.
Number 7943, Charlie, loud and clear.
Yes, ma'am. The question I had is your radar working well out here towards the windmills since they're all at a stop?
Number 43, Charlie, affirmative, sir.
Very good. Thank you. There is one turning. I see one just slightly turning out here. Interesting. 7943 Charlie is approaching Pittsburgh Stacks. We're going to squawk 1200 and head back to Concord. Thank you for the help today.
Number 7943 Charlie, roger, sir, and thank you. Squawk C4, contact Concord Tower, see ya.
Concord Tower, this is Warrior 7943 Charlie coming from the Pittsburgh Stacks for landing with hotel.
Warrior 7943 Charlie, Concord Tower, enter right base, right 32 right, report a 2-mile base, and see altitude.
Altitude is 1600, we will enter right base and report when we're 2 miles out, 743 Charlie.
Very good.
Warrior 7943 Charlie, roger, traffic heading to your right is a Cessna, also inbound for the right base, altitude indicates 2,500.
Alright, so he's above us. Roger, we're keeping an eye out for that traffic. We got him in sight, 7943 Charlie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it right there. Yeah. He's not going in for landing, he was just traffic. And I can't hear you anymore.
Yeah, okay, there you go. I'm sorry.
No worries.
So we're going right to the old abandon and right beyond it, right to the Hilton Hill.
Which I can see the Hilton right there.
Warrior 7943 Charlie, verifies traffic in sight. Should be headed to your left,
yes.
1 mile. Altitude indicates 1,400.
Roger, traffic in sight, 43 Charlie.
Warrior 7943 Charlie, roger, change runway 32 left, runway 32 left, clear to land.
Runway 32 left, clear to land, 43 Charlie. So is he actually coming into land now?
I think he is now, but we're going to the left, so he's going to go to the right. So he's going to come up and we're going to crisscross kind of.
Alright.
We're going to keep our power right at 2,000.
Try and get out of this way a little bit.
Got to keep going. Where is he now?
He's right there, top of the hill.
Now keep an eye on him.
Yep, I got him.
228 Tango Sierra, Concord Tower, make right close traffic, going 3 right, clear for takeoff.
Right there.
He'd be better if he put him on the left.
Right close traffic, 328 Tango Sierra.
You think maybe he's got us backwards?
No, he told us he was
228 Tango Sierra, minimal traffic for inbound on right base.
I think he's going left.
Yeah, I think so.
Minimum delay.
Power system 272 over Walnut Creek 2500 hotel.
Hard to tell.
I'm just going to go around.
Yeah, let's
Hold short, 132.
Cancel, hold short.
don't say anything yet. Wait a second. 7943 Charlie, we're a little mixed up here. Well, we couldn't tell where the guy to our left, if he was going in to the left or to the right. So we're just making a right 360 here.
Warrior 7943 Charlie, roger, traffic is for the parallel 1, correction 32 right, runway 32 left, clear to land.
32 left, clear to land.
Concord Tower, Arrow 38457 over the Pittsburgh.
He's over there now.
Hotel.
Yep. There we are.
38457 Concord Tower in the right.
Okay, so you got the airplane?
I got the airplane.
Hold the nose down, nice and low.
457, looking at the traffic.
Still have
right base.
that 25 degrees flat?
Yeah, we're at 25.
Okay, go 30 and make the turn now. Looking good, looking good. Everything is great now.
Tango Sierra, runway 32 right, clear for takeoff, make right close traffic. Traffic in the upwind, Cessna, right close traffic.
32 right, clear for takeoff. We'll look for traffic on crossing. 328 Tango Sierra.
Nose nice and low, add a little bit of power right now. Two chin. Keep the nose down. Keep the nose down, keep the nose down. You pull forward idle. Look to the end of the runway. Yeah, right there, hold it, hold it. Don't raise it, don't lower it, raise it again. Okay, that's okay landing. There you go. That was okay. Make it a full stop.
We're 7943 Charlie, 1 able, turn left, contact ground point enter.
Ground 1 to 1.9er, 43 Charlie. Concord ground, Warrior 7943 Charlie, we're on hotel, looking to taxi to Sterling Aviation.
Warrior 7943 Charlie, Concord ground, taxi Sterling via Juliet Alpha Lima, cross 19 right and left.
Juliet Alpha Lima 43 Charlie, roger.
And crossing 19 left and right. Thank you. Okay, here we go.
So since I've got clearance, I could just go. I don't
Yeah, you have clearance to cross these two runways.
keep an eye out for stuff, but I don't have to worry about stopping.
That is correct. The funny thing about it is, there was a Cessna and a Warrior,
Hotel.
and he should have seen that we were the ones who were close.
Yeah.
Command 1440,
But I think I let him astray by saying, yeah, we got him off to the right when he was already off to the left.
Right, taxi.
Right, I think we were where we thought we were, and he didn't. Or the tower didn't get it, got us mixed up.
There goes my airplane, that fucking bright orange airplane.
Yeah.